Hey guys, it's me. I apologize. I missed this week's update on Wicked Recovery. I don't remember what week we're on, but I do have my calculator, my sobriety calculator, and 2 months, 5 days, 9 hours, 39 minutes, and 25 seconds. Hooray. I have to say, it has been close this week. Today is Thursday. On Tuesday, I almost gave in. My mom died on Saturday, and I drove down Saturday. She died an hour after I got on the road. I didn't know for a couple hours, but for the last 5 hours of the drive, I did know. And it was emotional and tough. I had my little one in the back seat, so I couldn't really just let it all out. But we got here, and my parents' house was absolutely full of pretty much every relative, which is a blessing. And but it was just, that's the hardest day ever. I mean, duh. Sunday was my birthday, and house was still full of everybody. They got a cake. They sang happy birthday. I couldn't even think about a wish. But life happens. Death happens. So I was doing pretty well. I will say a couple people offered me drinks. But very quickly, I started talking to a few people about my sobriety and that I have 2 months behind me now, all of August, all of September, and this was the beginning of October. And I was doing fine. Once the house emptied and everyone basically went home, it was just my dad and my little guy and me. At one point, my dad and the little guy, I think, were outside with the dog. And once I had the house to myself, I was really tempted. Actually, I would say I was tempted that day. I was a little bit tempted the day before, but I actually almost went there. They were outside waiting for me to grab something, and we were heading to the playground. And I hate beer, but I grabbed a beer out of the fridge. And in doing so, I was about to open it. I realized it was covered in mango juice because my little guy loves that mango smoothie juice stuff you can get. And somehow I had spilled it all over the inside of the fridge. And I had to stop in the process of opening one up and pouring it in the to-go cup and taking it to the playground and saying, F it, here we go. And I had to stop and clean. And by the time I got it cleaned up, the impulse, the wave had passed. And I said thank you to my mom because I feel like she caused that. And so the wave passed, and that's where I am today. And I'm very thankful. I don't know how strong I am in my resolve, but I'm being honest about it and being open about it. I've talked to my sister. I'm at my sister's right now. I searched out an AA meeting nearby, even though I probably won't go. At least I know where it is. And I got back to the podcast I listen to every week. I missed it on Monday, the Recovery Elevator podcast that I always reference. And I was just a little bit out of my routine. I've been meditating every day, but that stopped since I got down here. And everything has stopped since I got down here, just about. And then not to mention the addiction voice in my head keeps reminding me, you have the best reason on the freaking planet. Your mother died. Your mother died hours before your birthday. Girl, go ahead. Just drink. You know you'll beat it again. You've beat it before. Just drink. You deserve it. And I almost gave in. So it's a miracle I didn't. And I can't say that I can't promise I won't tomorrow. I'm taking it day by day right now. And so my tip for you, if you're ever in this situation, is you just decide for today and just say, if I feel like I need to do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, but not today. Today, I'm not going to do it. And then the goal and the hope is that tomorrow you also won't feel like it and you'll just keep going, and you have to go day by day for a while. That whole one day at a time, that's not just a cheesy cliche. It's actually things that are cliches. It's because there's truth behind them and because it works. My book recommendation that I've listened to, it doesn't have to do with addiction, but it has to do with everything. Brene Brown, I've mentioned her before. I just listened to her audiobook, The Power of Vulnerability. It's available on Audible. It's awesome. It's so awesome. Brene Brown is the freaking bomb. And I love the books that she narrates specifically. This one and Rising Strong, she narrates both of those. That's probably the end of this week. Just wanted to give a little hey and a little touch base and let you know how it's going. Take care, guys. Bye.